Hello. I'm a tiny bit late. But we're here now. Hi. I am here. You're here. We are all here. And we're here for a good time. Last night I was looking for new games to play on my Switch so that I have an excuse to use my capture card that I spent a lot of money on. Be sure to let me know if the audio sounds weird. My mic, well, I can just move it. Put it like there. There, that's probably better. Hello, hi, hey, ahoy, hello. Doing some Ace Attorney, big brain, detective work here. Oh, that's a dead lady. She's bleeding. Damn it, why me? Can't get caught. Not like this. That's a you problem. What? Gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Wait, so we start out knowing who did it? August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Wait, are those hearts new? I know last stream you mentioned your lipstick, but I don't recall seeing hearts under your eyes. They're not new. They've been there, since before I redid my makeup, too. Been there from the very start. I honestly forget about them a lot. Like, I'll draw my own model and, like, my emotes and stuff. I forget about them. They're cute. Hi, Omega! Hello. Thank you for the host! About to work, but leave a lurf. Lurf. GLHF? I don't know what that stands for, but thank you! Thank you for the lurk. Must be because I got lost on your... Cheeky! Cheeky. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Good luck, have fun. Ah, okay. Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Oh yeah, forgot to mention, my only experience with Phoenix Wright before is the crossover game with Professor Layton. Love that game. So, I'm like, I don't know what we're doing. Who's this beautiful cheeky. Don't be nice. How dare you? How dare you be kind to me? A goddess? Who's a goddess? There's no such thing as goddesses or gods. Clearly. Experience I have with this games are the memes. Yeah, that too. Memes are everywhere. You mean you... Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. I didn't expect these to vibrate. What's that? Pour on the jar I can do? No! No! The controllers are vibrating. It scares me. Why is this scary? My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Thank you for the lurk. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Hello, Hoodie! A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Objection? Not yet, not yet. We can't object our own identity. Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh, hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Defendant is Mr. Butts. Defendant, well, that's Larry Boots, Your Honor. I'm guessing it's supposed to be Boots, but I'm gonna keep calling him Butts. After all, if it stinks, it's usually the butts. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. Cindy. Ah. Vibration scares me. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? It's Cindy. I just opened the court record. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Wait, what was the first thing? I actually didn't pay attention. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Attorney's badge. Ah. Mr. Wright, who was the victim in this case? Cinder block. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Struck once by a blunt object. Whenever we call the list beautiful, she just screams, objection! Yes, exactly. That's what we're here for me to object every compliment. I'm probably just a tsundere, because I like the attention. Alright, you've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Bet you won't object us buying you tasty foods. I like food, but no, don't. I need to cook like a responsible adult. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna shower you with love anyways, you big cutie. Oh, bleh. Take that. The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. I had one of those out of my school. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into the evidence. Cook like a responsible... Ah! Okay, hello. Thank you for 1,000 bits. My goodness, thank you. Take that. Who is a responsible adult? Next question. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. Objection! She really is pretty, don't know why she did... It is a lot of bits. Thank you! She really is pretty, don't know why she doesn't like compliments. I do like compliments, I just am not good at accepting them. I need like a blush toggle instead of... As long as people keep it respectful, yeah. Bits. Do I say bits 1,000 times? Is that what I do? Guess we have to... Dairy Lyssanah. Nuts and dairy. Give her some practice at receiving compliments. No. You're just doing it to bully me. That's not genuine. Prosecution may call his first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Boots, to the stand. Mr. Butts. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. Aw, expressions. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I twitch. No bully, just telling the truth. I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas, was one of them the day before the murder. I feel like I should, like, have a notebook. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Apparently arrived home from Paris on January, February, March, April, May, June, July 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but she did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Don't be rude to her! You calling her? You saying that's shameful of her? No. She's just living her life. Right, I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Objection! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Thank you for gifting a sub. Oh, a lot of subs. Why did it give the... Oh, in a row. Thank you for gifting subs to Zaladin Zeri, Sheer D, Straw Hat Luffy 02, Shirai Tofu, and Madloon. Thank you for gifting... They put them out of order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Anonymous gifter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a lot of subs. You guys spoil me. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Believe the accused's motives is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Thank you for following you, Yoko. Hello? Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Go. Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. Killing VTubers with kindness. Just answer. Send him a signal. Wonder who that was. I don't know. It was someone. Clearly it was me, gifting myself subs. Try and flex. No, I can't do that. I'm getting myself water. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Oh. That was loud. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Did you hear that? That was so... Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Sawit. Frank saw it. Oh my god. Mr. Sawit. You sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Door to door. Saw a man fleeing. Okay, nothing. Thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Guy looking shady as heck. Ain't he? Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. She went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Okay, so now we pick this apart, right? Yeah. Find where you want to... Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Posture check, thank you. Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do you prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay, let's look at the evidence. Can I only use my left stick for that? Yeah, okay. Time of death. Wait. If she died between 4 and 5, how could he have called at 1 o'clock? There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, R to present. X to present. Objection! How did Phoenix become a defender? He knows nothing. He knows plenty. He's just nervous. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that! Oh, objection! God, Payne's objection is so... This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Time of the discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. How could she be watching something if the power was out? Dummy. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah, 'cause I am big brain. Okay. Probably coming from the television. I'll present it on this one. Oh, we can press too. Let's just present. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Honestly, the most attractive trait a girl could have nothing cooler than a smirk. I don't know what you're talking about. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Well, wait, I remember now. Mr. Saw It, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. What's a smart cookie? What's a smart cookie? Smart? 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 S'mores? S'mores. S'mores. S'more cookie. Cookie with chocolate and marshmallow. Yes. That is a s'more cookie. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? I want s'more now. Yeah, same. S'more sound good. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Dude! You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. This dude is a dummy. He doesn't know anything about the case. 'Cause we have the murder weapon right here. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it over there. I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Interesting. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Okay, well, if it's a clock... He said he saw the time, but it's not obviously a clock. I'm still mad about it. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Yeah, that's true. That's true! Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Ooh, that's sort of sus, though. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. Sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! I have several questions. Objection! This is all based on conjecture. Baseless? Feel free to ask questions, friend. Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did he strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw it, Gah! Your hair's fake. Your testimony's fake. Your lies are fake. I like how Phoenix just slams his hand on the table again and again. Yeah. Gotta, it's like the judge's gavel. You gotta be sure you have their attention. Shut up. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Toupee. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is writing this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor. What other testimony could there be? His lies are fake. Yes. Wait. That's what lies are, I think. Does that mean what he's saying is true? Don't question me, I don't... That's like saying... the truth is honest. Yeah, it's like a double no. But, wait, no, that's... Cat! You guys are confusing me! The sound Mr. heard was definitely this clock. In fact, which is clear if you simply... What is... Heck. Try sounding the clock. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Oh, yeah, because the clock would say 1 o'clock if it said 1 o'clock when she died at 4, or something like that, right? Or it would be like 3 hours off. I think it's 8:25. Certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. That's 3 hours off! You okay? Probably. Yes. I am Big Brain. I have solved the murder! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Aha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. There's gotta be something. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Mia? I mean, Chief. Wait. Is it Mia and Maya? Because I thought he got another assistant with the same necklace, now that I'm thinking of it. Yeah, it's Maya. M-A-Y-A is the one I'm thinking of. Listen up, Bright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Feels like an episode of Dory. Can you think of a reason why the clock was 3 hours slow? Let's see. Alright, I need my other controller. Sadly, I need to go already. Other stuff to do. Thank you for coming by. 4 to 5. Oh! From Paris! She was leaving Paris. Right? Yeah. Yes. She took it with her to Paris. Thank you for lurking! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. See this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The passport. Well, take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Ah ha ha ha! Victim had reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ha! Got him. Oh. Did he just... Okay. Alright, fam. I mean, if that's how you want to handle guilt, sure. Foam at the mouth and pass out. That is entirely your choice. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Hooray! We got confetti! And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and smacked her in the head. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Yay, 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 yay! Yay! Oh, I don't have my emotion plugged in. Yay! Never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. She's still dead. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Oh my god. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The other thinker? That she still had it? Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Next case. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. I'm kind of in and out of the stream, so I only heard this name now. Harry Butts. Very classic game right here. I just realized it's Harry. It's Larry Butts, but then she just started calling him Harry. My god. I mean, the defendant was Mr. Saw It. And indeed, he saw it. He did it too. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to the innocent Butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? She get flirty. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh no! Oh no! Brand new episode has been added. Okay. Yes. Save my progress. Saving. Turnabout sisters. Beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Me! Maya! We get Maya! It's time for Maya! I love Maya. I love her from the Professor Layton games. She's so cute and such a sweetie. Ah! Thank you for the cheer! Thank you for cheering 100 bits! Yeah. Okay, I feel like I need to play my light motion. Let's see, it's this Switch controllers everywhere. I have them on my wrist. Well, the main one that I'm using. The other one